we're down. I'm down here. The Countach is down here, and there's other cars down here because the vanguard of the Polish Scouts who are staying have arrived. They're down marking out their territory. I think that the way they camp compared to the way we camp as Scouts, completely different, but I'm excited to see how they do it. They're very, very keen business, like they've brought all this wood down to build things that, well, I'm not sure what they build. And I was a bit concerned that they might not be able to get off and on site very easily, but I think they've brought enough equipment to keep them all occupied. So they're off gallivanting up to Hilltop campsite there and Valley campsite there, and they're picking their spots. Unfortunately, something rattled loose on the Countach on the way down the road, and it took a wee while there for me to figure out what it was. I'm not saying I broke it, because people comment when that happens. The road broke it, the A69, A68, I should know, shouldn't have driven down it often enough. The road broke it, or my trailer's lack of suspension, but it was just a wee connector that came off the something. It's fine now, it's fine, it's okay. So hopefully when they go for their water they can use the Countach, which does have brakes, sort of. They'll be away up to the Red Roof building, Pennymuir Hall it is, with water containers in a trailer, and that feels to me like that might be quite good fun. So that's it. I've got more work to do. I'm going to hook the trailer up and stuff like that. Should be fine. Ow. The thing is, it was free. I paid no money for it, so yeah, that tyre is goosed. Also, Murray, the no brake situation is not good. Well, I'm really quite happy because the site is really busy. There's about a dozen young people. These are the older members of the Polish Scouts, or sort of patrol leaders, and some older explorer aged Polish Scouts, and they're making themselves at home. I said at the beginning that they could do whatever they wanted, go wherever they wanted, build whatever they wanted, and then they said, can we strim the top of the hill and camp there? And I'd say no. Sure, the first thing they asked, could we do, I'd say no, because the hilltop at the back of the building, the badger set is to one side, and I also said, really, to strim that is such hard work. There's actually one of the leaders is strimming a path in the bracken as we speak. You may hear that in the background. So what's happened so far? So they're strimming, we've given them the strimmers and training, obviously, all the safety equipment. So we've got a young person strimming, a leader strimming up the back, he's got a cutting disc on and he's in the bracken. On the driveway in we have some of the porta potties, portaloos, to augment the toilets that we've got in the building there. Also, we've just been for a walk up to Pennymuir Hall, which they've opened for us. Now, I don't know if the hall was open. I suspect it wasn't, but the water's on. We've turned the power on as well so that we can switch the UV bacterial zapper on. So I hope that's okay. I don't want to get into trouble. I hope that's okay, but the water filter's on, the UV thing's on, so their water supply for drinking is fine. There is bad news though. Our water tank was full and it's now empty. It's going to reverse a bit. And I'm a bit miffed about that because I'd plumbed in the taps here, got everything working. And see, last weekend we mopped a little bit and it was fine. I was using all that water and it's now just ran completely dry. There's no way we used the 2,000 or 3,000 litres of water that was in there. So I think the pipe's split. I think there's a leak somewhere underground. So I think that water supply is defunct, and I think we should just decommission it and maybe do something else. What? I've no idea. It leaves us with a quandary because it means that they've not got any water coming from the taps. So we'll have a wee look at what they're doing so far. It's pretty cool. I'm happy that the site's been used as a flat. I don't think they've moved anything here, but I think they're building some sort of dining shelter in here. The membrane that was put down here is long since it's defunct, so...
Tak zamyka się 17.
So I'd have a good tidy out here, swept the floor. It's still really a bit plastery, a bit dusty, but it's better than it was. So we've had like a couple of disasters. So we turned up with the clown tax and it wouldn't start and something had come loose. Fixed that, that took about an hour and a half. And then I was putting air in the tyre of the trailer that we've got down here and that just popped, huge big tear in the side of it, ancient tyre. So that had to come off and that took ages because it was like on there. And then the taps stopped running and the tank up the hill is empty. So we were up there earlier with the lid off again and I was in the tank again and it's empty. The mobile phone signal has definitely improved here. 3 bars of 4G in the Bracken maze. We're getting nothing up here 2 or 3 weeks ago, so pleased about that. Whoa, midges are out in force. Right, I'm going up the road now. We've just had a road test of Murray with the trailer getting water from where the water supply is. And it worked really well. No one crashed, no one died. It was fine. And now I'm going up the road, but I'm coming back down tomorrow with another trailer for the clown tax. Because that's a bit quiet. We were scaring quite a lot of cows up the road. I'm not joking, these midges are torture. Or even by, I'm quite stoic, but midges are bad. So it's Sunday. Obviously I was down yesterday. We're back down today with William and Zach, and the Polish scouts have left. They're cycling down tomorrow and Tuesday. They're staying somewhere near Jedburgh and then they're having the final leg to here. They're not cycling all the way from Edinburgh, they're cycling from the outskirts of Edinburgh. And I'm assuming their route is not on the A68 because that would be... Even I would have trouble passing that on a risk assessment. So I've got the wheel away, I still haven't got a tyre on it. I should say while we're walking around here, we went up to... Zach and William went up to fill a water container. I brought a water container from our scout hall and I've also brought down a 12 volt shower unit. So it's like just a pump that you drop into a basin or a bucket and it's got a shower head and you turn it on and you get water. So that's in the kitchen just now for dishwashing and for hand washing, and it's running water of sorts. Also, I'll get another one of those for the toilets so there's running water, and what I'll need to do is just fill those water containers up from the drinking water supply. We've just been up to the tank, not that it would have, but it's not filled up. It's still silted up, and yeah, to be honest, I think the whole water collection arrangement needs to be revisited, and I think rainwater catchment, probably off the roof, might actually be the way to go anyway. Maybe, I don't know, we'll need to have a wee think about that. But whatever we're doing, it'll cost money that we can't really spend or raise because, well, we just can't because we don't have a lease. So we also, the bridge that was broken,
yeah,
fixed that.
You did or they did?
It was a team effort. So I went down with a couple of them, borrowed them, and we went down to the bridge that was down over towards the swim hole.
You mean you just stood there and told them what to do?
But look at this, look at what they've done. I should put in some like harp music over this because it's quite nice. So they've lined this path and swept it and created it, and it's just so much better. Oh, they've got a swing as well. Well done, good for them.
Fire still going.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be alright.
You never leave a campfire unattended.
We should put William in charge. So they've tidied this right up, which is quite good because it was a bit of a mess. And we strimmed up here, but we didn't strim too. We didn't really know if they would use this. So there's their Icelandic. Wow, what? I don't even know what that is. Alright, okay. It's not a musical instrument. Mystery object. I'm all for it. I don't know what it is, but I'm all for it. So, in the comments below, finally I have an excuse to say it in the comments below. If anyone knows what this is, some sort of game. Someone cut those with a saw. They don't have a chainsaw with them. They actually hand cut those. That is dedication. It's good for them. There's our fire safety officer. What would you put in there, William?
Your hand.
So those are the main highlights. I'm going to come down next weekend, might be down during the week with another shower unit for the toilets for hand washing. But other than that, I'm really pleased. I keep saying I know, and I'm sorry to bang on about it, but I'm pleased that the site's been used. And I'm also pleased that it's been used by such keen people. So, and they love it. They've said that they really like it, and I've said, well, anytime they want to use it, they're more than welcome. And that's it. So that's all we're going to do for this week. It's like giving an orangutan an abacus. And we'll see you in the next video.